Hello, my name's Kieran Rouse and I'm interviewing Josh Barlow.
Hi.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with a really heavy question, but I think it's quite relevant here.
Okay.
What environmental elements brought you to the game development?
Um, I'd say it was where I grew up and with the people I grew up. Because I played video games when I was young, and I guess that's been like my main drive to get into the gaming industry. Um, I remember my brother introduced me to video games, and ever since I've played them at a young age, I've just wanted to make my own games, uh, and like design my own stories and like game concepts, and guess that's what has led me uh, to get onto games development.
Okay, yeah, I think that obviously with game development in general, it's quite hard at
Yeah.
times. So, with the environmental elements that you discussed right now, it kind of brought you full circle in a way because you started school, you ended school, and then you went on to try to get onto game development. So how was that for you? Like trying to get onto a course that you dreamed of for quite a while.
Um, in terms of school, they didn't have any course. The nearest course I could get to game development was animation, which I did. Um, and I remember using like programs like Adobe Flash, doing stop motion, um, and then getting onto the course down to Canterbury College. And I tried summer school like as soon as I left secondary school, and I didn't have the skills to quite get on the course. So I had to go on to a lower course. So I went on to level 2 creative media production, and I developed my skills a bit more and my knowledge. And then when I applied for game development again, I had significantly changed and improved my skills, which made me uh, eligible for the course. And so yeah,
Okay.
uh,
Uh, with the whole developing ideas and making what you were saying earlier about producing game content as well, because obviously game developer you'll be developing the games
yeah.
later on. What would be your major inspirations from around your childhood? Like, I know you had gaming, but was there anything else that would influence you more?
Um, well, I didn't know many people in the gaming industry at that time. I mean, the only few people I knew were developers from the games I played. So I guess Shigeru Miyamoto is one of my main inspirations because he is like a major gaming figure because he developed the Super
Alright.
Mario and Zelda series. And then um, in terms of like drawing, uh, I guess the Pokemon art director uh, I'm gonna have to cut this. Ken Sugimori, and his drawings. I used to draw when I was a child, and I guess that also I used to draw like characters and level concepts, and he's also a major inspiration to me.
With
And I think that's just it.
yeah,
I mean, obviously the games I played, I used to play on the PlayStation and GBA,
yeah.
Game Boy Advance. Uh, I used to play Pokemon and Spider Dragon. It's just small concepts that are very deep and immersive are what have inspired me
Okay.
in terms of my work.
Within your whole your explanation about drawing level designs and everything. What when obviously when you were a child you would be watching animated films and all that.
Yeah.
Would you say that was a direct? Would you say that that would go into your work? That would be a direct connection to your art design.
Yeah. Um, I'd say animes like Fairy Tale and One Piece and manga. Sorry. Uh, I guess they'd influence my drawing and art style. So I like their like 2D art style for when I draw my character concepts. Um, and I think, and yeah, I think that's it.
Okay. Um, how would you describe your personal development?
What do you mean by that?
Well, you know that you started in level 2 and you were saying that you didn't have
Yeah.
that much experience. How would you say your personal development has advanced smoothly, or was it quite bumpy along the way?
I'd say it's quite bumpy. From in terms of my personal development, uh, I've never been good at like doing work to the deadline, so I do tend to procrastinate quite a lot. Probably because of my anxiety and like due to the fact that I'm like overwhelmed by work sometimes because I don't understand it. But I'd say overall, I've improved my skills a lot more, and I mean, I have to improve my confidence significantly if I want to get a career in the games industry. But from when I started level 2, I'd say I have come a long way from when I first left secondary school. So yeah, a lot has changed. I say I produce work better. Like even though I'm not good at doing like having the motivation and the drive to do the work, I still when I do the work, it's at such a high quality that I've just it's phenomenal
Yeah.
how much I've changed.
So, yeah.
I barely used to like in terms of my writing, I barely used to like write only a few sentences, but now I'm like doing full essays and stuff, and it's good. Yeah.
Within the course in general, do you think it's preparing you for your job later on, a dream job of yours, or any other job that you could
In
get?
terms of the games
Yeah.
technical, yes and no. The
Why
course,
no?
well, the course is like great, and it does like prepare us, and it teaches basic skills for a job in the games industry. But then it's also very like limited because I mean we do 3D modeling, and I wouldn't consider myself very good at that. And we don't do like storytelling or like level design or anything. We just it's very like linear, and only a few like areas are covered, but not
So,
all of them.
so do you actually regret going on to the games development course compared to other courses like digital design?
No, I do not, because it teaches us skills that we will have to use, and it is like they are necessary. But it also teaches us skills that will help us get employed. Because I may not want to do 3D modeling, but if I have that skill, then I'm more employable that way. But when I do think about other courses, I do think interactive media would also be a good course to go on, because it also has that ve- like a good range of skills and like areas that may not be related to games, but they still they still are quite similar to games.
Yeah. Um, in the past 3 years that you've been at college, do you think that you've improved from where you started to now?
Yes.
Um,
Yes.
how do you think you've improved then? Between, as you said, the first year you were struggling with your work, compared to now where you're still struggling, but you've learned coping mechanisms. How do you feel that that's helped your overall practical work?
I'd say in terms of practical work, I'd say I have improved as I understand a lot more processes now, and I uh, I also the quality of my work has also improved a lot because there's a lot more like detail in my practical work, and whereas I just if I was making like a 3D model, it'd be very basic and bare. But now, like it has a lot of detail, and I know how to do those small details. I mean, when comparing when I first started, I mean it has been a journey, and if I'm comparing my start to how I am now, like there is significant change.
What? One last question. Do you think it was worth it?
Yes, yes I do. I may have not enjoyed the course I was on, or I do enjoy the course, but I may have not appreciated the course as much as I could have. I am grateful that I have taken the time and the effort to learn new skills and try new things. And yeah, I'm very, very glad I applied for this course.
Thank you.